Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of The Boys from Texas. I'm Abe Dunks,
My name is Green.
and yeah, we are here on a Saturday evening. Usually on one day earlier than usual, but we're here working on the weekend like usual, like my boy Drake said. How has your week been, Green? Talk to me.
Very good, very good. We did a sample yesterday. Actually, it was like two or three samples. One of them was a pie of mango tahin. It will be for Taco
Oh
Cabana.
yeah.
So hopefully,
Oh,
I wouldn't mind getting that customer. But hopefully, we do get it. That means a little bit more hours, a little bit more work into it.
oh, nice.
So I was really,
Um,
happy with
Are you sure you can talk about that? No NDAs? I'm not trying to get cease and desist by Taco Cabana, bro.
the yeah. I
Nah, but my week was good. I got a second job, working with my friend's fencing company that he has. He's been having this fencing company for about 2, 3 years now. It was his dad's. His dad passed it on to him, and he had messaged me and said, "Hey man, you want to make some money? I can hire you and stuff." So yeah. So shout out to the Monarch boys. Shout out to Suriel and Alex over there, because they're the ones that gave me a job. And so far, this was my first week. I only worked half of the week because Tuesday and Wednesday was like raining. So then Thursday, Suriel hit me up and was like, "Hey man, no, Wednesday I didn't work Tuesday. I was supposed to work Tuesday. Monday was Labor Day, of course. Nobody worked. Tuesday we got, well, it rained, and then Surya hit me up on Wednesday, and he was like, "Hey man, show up." And then I was just supposed to be there for paperwork, but they were like, "No man, let's start to it." So I worked for like an hour, then came home because it started raining again. Um, and yeah, so I'm tired, man. My body hurts because I'm working. I'm still working at FedEx, and I'm working at this job. But yeah, man, I love it. Can't wait to start making money. So yeah, shout out to those guys, man. So this week, Sony had, or actually not this. Yeah, it was this week, right? Earlier this week, Sony had came out saying that their game called Concord was gonna be shut down. Um, Reasons why they didn't specifically said, but honestly, I think their peak Steam players was 697. Didn't even hit 1,000. So they said they were gonna refund everybody. I think the game's $50 if I'm not mistaken. Um, or somewhere around that ballpark. What do you what do you think about this game going away, Green? Like, did the game not live up to the hype? Did because the oh, I guess tell me what do you think about that, and then we'll get into it.
Well, first things first, I'm not gonna lie, I had heard nothing about it. I have never heard anything called Concord. So when it came up, like, hey, this is the rating for it, it was low. I think it was like a five or four, I think.
Yeah,
And so I didn't know what the hell that was. I didn't know anything about Concord. And then there, like 2 days later, seeing, hey, it's gonna shut down. Yeah, it did no good. It's gonna shut down. I was like, yo, what the hell? Eh, It reminds me of a game called it was called the day before. It was a zombie
Mm,
apocalypse game, and it also shut down. Uh, like I think it lasted 3 days. It was on Steam.
yeah,
Lasted 3 days. It looked nothing like the trailer at all. The trailer was so different from the gameplay. Because in the gameplay, hi, and let's just say on the trailer, you could jump over a little barricade. In the game, you couldn't do that. You couldn't jump over that barricade. So
yeah,
not only did the game shut down, but the company shut down. So that was a big
yeah,
L. So that's
yeah.
crazy.
Apparently, I guess. So what drives me crazy about this game is that apparently Sony said that this year took 8 years to develop, right? And if you look at the game, it has no potential to do anything. So it's just like, okay, what did you do for 8 years? You know what I mean? It's kind of like how we talked about Black Ops 6 and how they were like, oh, it took, it's been 4 years in development. And I was like, I hate that they keep saying that and they keep trying to push that narrative because when the game comes out and it doesn't live up to the hype, it's just like you wasted 4 years, right? So 8 years is kind of crazy for a game that is gonna shut down, right? The thing
Yeah.
too is just like you have to buy the game and then you have to buy the battle pass. So it's just like they could have made the game for free and just charge people for a battle pass, kind of like Fortnite. So I don't know
Yeah.
what Sony was trying to accomplish on that end. So it's just like I don't know, man. It's just it's kind of weird. I mean, it's gonna be a tax break for them, kind of like how DC was supposed to make a Batgirl movie, and then Michael Keaton was supposed to be on there, and after all, they said we're not gonna do it, but it would just be like a tax break, right? So maybe that's what Sony was trying to do. I don't know. Sony has been having a lot of success with their handheld though. They dropped the PlayStation Portable, which is well, I don't know. I don't know if that's literally what it's called because the PSP was called PlayStation Portable System or whatever, right? So I don't know what this the handheld is called or what they call it, but um they've had a lot of success with that. Apparently, actually, Sony has been paying attention to it because they didn't think that they were gonna make that much money out of it, which makes sense, right? Because there's Nintendo Switch out there, which Nintendo Switch when it came out, it killed the game. You know what I mean? Like I think it changed the game for like portable devices, but I don't think it has came close to PSP. When the PSP dropped, bro, everybody and their mom had one. Like they had them on music videos. They had them gold, diamond, in rap in diamond PSPs, gold PSPs. There were PSPs coming out from Japan that were like Japan exclusive and stuff like that. We haven't seen that much craziness with the Nintendo Switch, but I do know that they people were like lining up on in line. They were making lines. They were lining up for that system. I even remember Jose. He um he had a plug at HB Plus when HB Plus had the electronics in their stores, and I think that's the way he got one, if I'm not mistaken. So, um, it was kind of interesting, right? At the time, so Sony has, like I said, Sony has had success with that stuff, but when it comes to games, I don't think there's like I don't remember the last game that Sony made that you could say like it was a hit. Like I don't know if anything comes to I mean, other than Spider-Man, right? Because Spider-Man is, but I think Spider-Man is what Spider-Man is because of the movie. I have not played Spider-Man games, but what's the last Sony game that you think Sony got it right? Green.
God of War.
God of War. Oh shit, God of War is a fucking Sony game.
Yeah, because only Sony has it.
Okay, I've never played that game. Um, so other than God of War, what's the another game that you could say like they got it right? Like they like you play the game's good, graphics look
Uh,
good, gameplay is good, story mode.
my one and only favorite game, Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, okay. You're going back in time. No pun intended.
Because Ratchet and Clank will always be my favorite franchise, my
Yeah,
favorite, and the last game they made was which I streamed and finished it. It was, and I always wanted it. So when I got the PS5, I finally bought it. It was the
hmm,
Rift Apart. It was pretty. It was amazing, incredible. I really recommend it.
the Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah,
Okay, what was it called?
Rift Apart, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart,
Gotcha. Okay,
and
so
because it was just the opening is beautiful. The graphics are beautiful on PS5. So,
yeah,
but yeah,
okay.
OG.
So yeah, that game is out of here. Now, there's another thing that came up. Um, said that Sony, I think, the article said, is it time that Sony brings back Killzone and the Renaissance? If that's what it's called. But honestly, bro, I remember when we got our PS3 Slim, we got the Killzone 3 bundle. We went and traded that game literally what like 2 3 days later because that game sucked. Killzone 3. I have not played Killzone 1 or 2. I don't really know about the Killzone story. The Renaissance one, which is this one right here. Hold on. Which is this one right here. The Renaissance. Have you seen that game?
I need to see it too.
Oh wait, you can't see it right. My bad.
I need to see it so if I
Yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah. This one.
I think I have seen it. I never played it.
Okay, have you ever played other than Killzone 3? Because remember, this is the one that we got. Killzone 3.
Yeah. No, I never played any Killzone, and after like I just tried it out for Killzone 3. The only reason why I tried it out is because it came with it. Other than that, no,
Yeah. Have you ever heard anybody say Killzone is the greatest game alive?
no, I have
Or
never
not?
heard that.
I guess not that, but like just like have you? I've never heard someone say, "Oh, Killzone's a good fucking game." So for Sony to be like, "It's time for us to bring it back," or them trying to push it to bringing it back, it's kind of like, well, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like when it comes to game, like I said, when it comes to games, it's just like Sony has like a iffy relationship with the people that actually play the games and with them like giving like they're giving us things that we're not asking for, but the things that we are asking for, they don't give it to us. So it's kind of hard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's like what are you doing? You know what I mean? It's just like when I said when it comes to games, it's just like what are you doing? Why are you giving us games that we don't want and stuff? So another thing that came up was that Rockstar has apparently come into an agreement with PlayStation to be its partner when Grand Theft Auto 6 drops. So, what does this mean? This means that the new PS5 Pro Max or not Pro Max, what the hell? I'm thinking about the iPhone. My bad. The new PS5 Pro will be bundled with Grand Theft Auto 6. So for Rockstar to push the game and I guess for PlayStation to sell more systems, even though that I think PlayStation wise, PlayStation 5, they've done a good job. I mean, during the pandemic, it was kind of weird because they only made a certain X amount of, PlayStations, right? So, the PlayStation 5 Pro got leaked by a hacker or whatever, or by a leaker or whatever. I can't remember his name. He leaked the image of it. But the image was just like it was just like drawn like on a piece of paper. Um, it was just a picture of a picture. So it was a picture of the drawing. And then Sony, I think it's Sony's 30th year. Am I right about that?
Yeah, yeah, it's 30.
So yeah, so they released like a trailer, and in that trailer, the PS5 Pro, you can see it. You can see the PS5 Pro, and it
The
literally
the
looks
little,
like the
the little
image
model.
that yeah, it literally looks like the same thing that the guy leaked. So, um, I think they had to leak the image because the image was already leaked. So, but yeah, Rockstar apparently came to an agreement with PlayStation to so when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, they're gonna be doing bundles. So you buy a PS5 Pro, and you get the game with it. What do you think about that? Because I mean, we like I said, we got the Killzone 3 bundle. I ain't like it, but Grand Theft Auto 6 is a whole different game. Do you think this is a great move by PlayStation, or do you think, or what do you think about it?
I think it is a good move. To bundle, especially with a game like that. I mean, like if you want to bundle with something, you kind of want to bundle with it. Well, hopefully we are hoping it is a good game,
Yeah,
but you want to bundle with a good game, like bundling with Spider Man. That was a good game. That was a
because
good
like
game.
the other one that they did was okay. Spider Man was the one, and I think I remember when the PS5 Slim came out, they bundled with Call of Duty as well. So yeah, like you said, if you're gonna bundle with someone, go with the big guns. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
cause I'm pretty sure even if it comes with a trash game, I'm pretty sure they're gonna a lot of people are like, I mean, why would I get a bundle with a trash game?
yeah, well that's true. But I mean, like I think about it. If you go to like, let's say you go to Walmart and you're like, I really want the PS5 Slim, and the only PS5 Slim that they have is this PS5 Slim that has a trash game. I mean, they're still gonna buy it after all. I think so if you really want it, but yeah, it is kind of like, but there are people that will be like, no, I'll just wait. You know what I mean? But I think it's a smart move by PlayStation because Grand Theft Auto 6 is one of the most talked games right now. I think everybody's waiting for that game to drop. I think 2025, mark my words, Green, 2025 is going to be a great year for games and a great year for movies because there's so many things coming out next year that is just gonna be, oh man, I can't wait for the
What
video game awards to see what
what
what like the runner ups because
yeah.
it's gonna be interesting year for that. What were you
Well,
saying?
now that you said 25, what do you call it? Another topic. Well, it's just really quick. Anyone that likes anime, since I like anime, what you call it? We got an announced. I don't know if it was official. I didn't really look into it, but we got announced
Hmm.
that for Demon Slayer, uh, the last season of Demon Slayer is split up into three movies. It's split up into three movies, and they said that we're getting the first movie in the middle of 2025, the second movie in the beginning of 2026, and then the last movie will be the ending in 2026.
Oh
And
wow.
Demon Slayer is has the company. I mean the studio that animates it is beautiful, a beautiful animation. I don't People don't really like Demon Slayer. Not a lot of people. I like it. I don't mind. So,
Mm,
but
yeah,
the animation you got, it's top notch. It's really incredible.
so is this it's an anime but it's a show and they're making it into a movie?
No, uh the anime, what do you call it? So the last season basically is kind of like it's kind of long.
Hmm.
So that way they won't. split it up into episodes because
They're
it'll
just
be
gonna make a
probably
movie.
like, yeah, they no, they're making three movies. They split it up into
Oh,
three
okay.
movies, so it'll probably be like a good 2 hour long movies, or 2 or 3 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah, each movie. So like,
Are you are you excited about that?
I am very excited about that. Also, back to your point about Sony made games. Uh, Another one I forgot to mention was that is always my top best, and I really wish they would make another one. Is Infamous. Infamous. I don't know if you ever played
Oh,
second. If you play Infamous Second Son, you can. If you have it on PS, you can buy it. You can play on PS5.
yeah.
But I really recommend playing Infamous Second Son. It is an absolutely incredible game. That
Hmm.
you got also Last of Us. You got Uncharted. Those games I really recommend playing them. Uncharted was a
Yeah.
top notch franchise, and Last of
It,
Us.
it's just the point what I was trying to make is like when they dropped the PS3 and from the PS3 to when they dropped the PS4, they made so many good games. Like you just said, Last of Us, Uncharted, God of War, which I didn't even know God of War was Sony. Um, what was Infamous?
The
Like there
way
was
I
so.
feel,
Oh, go ahead.
is like, not to disrespect anyone in the company, but I feel like they're not trying as much as they did before.
Ooh, yep.
Like
Go ahead. Talk your shit.
it's just the lack of commitment to the game. Yeah,
But
I know I'm not. I know making the game is not easy. I see what
yeah,
they go through. I know that's not easy, but I feel like the lack of commitment and like effort to the game is not enough. Because like you said, 8 years, 4 years, and you're telling me this is what we got.
yeah. That's true. That's a really great point you made, Green. Because I felt like the lack of energy has been lacking. You know what I mean? Like the energy is not there. Um, so it's just I don't know if Sony is going through like a change internally, like from their studios, because I mean, like I said, you saw when the PS3 dropped to the PS4 from that timeline from when we they dropped the PS3 Slim to when they actually released that the PS4 was coming out and they released the PS4. All those games that Sony made was just so amazing. The marketing was amazing. I'm talking about every time you hopped on YouTube, Sony would come out, you know, advertising. The advertising was good, marketing was good. Well, I guess marketing and advertising is the same thing, but um and then the games backed it up, right? Because I mean, even Infamous, bro. I remember playing Infamous, and I actually liked that game. I didn't get to play it the whole lot because I was on the Call of Duty wagon. But I wish I would have played it. I wish I would have played it because I remember playing, I think like 2 3 missions and just roam around, and it was amazing. So yeah, I do think that there's a lack of energy in,
Cause
and not specifically Sony, but I think everywhere in the world because you see it in other places too, right?
yeah,
I don't know if it's just like the new generation that's taking over. Old heads are like retired, but I mean, if there's still old heads in the
I
studio, it's just I hope they do good things.
I think it is the new generation because like these games about like Infamous, God of War, Uncharted. The thing about them is just like it wasn't just like every new other game. It wasn't just a copy and paste. Like it was like, oh, you get the game, but it's something new. Like you get new powers on like
Yeah.
Infamous, you get new powers. From Infamous 1 to 2, you get new powers and you can do other stuff with the lightning. And you also get a DLC of the vampire one if whoever played that one. And then in Infamous Second Son, where it's a whole nother level because you have four different powers, and the stone one really sucked. I mean, like, but you have smoke, you have neon, you have technology, and you have stone. But like I said, stone really sucked. So, but I really like technology. But like I said, it's not just copy and paste. It was like it's something new. I feel like
Yeah,
more or less these days is like a copy and paste
yeah,
with a few tweaks. But I want something like I want something new.
true. So apparently they released a statement saying that what is the studio called? The one that made Cyberpunk. Do you know who made that?
I did not. I forgot which one.
But their studio said that they're working on a new Cyberpunk game. Um Abram has been playing Cyberpunk and he was like, "Bro, you should buy it. It's so fucking good." He was like, "Honestly, like I've been playing it more than Call of Duty. It's just so interesting. You can do badass shit on there." What was that game that you had? Was it Watch Dogs, the one where you can hack into phones and stuff like that? That game was badass too.
Yeah, that's what
Um,
sucks.
have you played the new Cyberpunk or like have you played Cyberpunk at all?
I played some of it. I played a little bit of it, not that much. But I
Did
do.
you?
I would like to get it.
Okay,
Yeah, I would like to get it because uh Cyberpunk was one of the games that we waited for a long time, and when it came out, it was trash, and people were talking shit about it. People were like, "Hey, this is ass. There's a lot of glitches and shit like that." And
bro, it was destroying people's
so
PC when they first
yeah,
fucking first came out.
yeah, and then so throughout the time they fixed it, and then so now it's to
Yeah,
the point where it's good. Like I heard a lot of people. My friend told me it too. He was like, "You should really play." He's like, "Now it's like just like everything's kind of fixed, more or less, but it's enough to like enjoy the game."
yeah, because I remember. Okay, the marketing was crazy. Like you said, it was all hyped up, and then it released, and it was trashing people's PCs. It was destroying people's consoles and shit like that. Um, and then I think they actually took it off Steam for like a little bit because it was so bad that it would just crash the whole system. Um, and then I remember they were like, "Oh, we're working on it." They got a lot of, like you said, the people were talking trash about it. They got a lot of heat, and then they
Not only
re-released it.
that, not only that, but people were wild. Like I think this is a team that got like death threats
Oh
sent to
yeah,
them.
yeah,
People were wilding back then. Or they still are wilding. Like imagine for you to be so
yeah, that's
willing to
true.
send a death threat at a freaking gaming company.
Well, I mean, look at what happened with when they made the Sonic movie. Remember, they like
Oh yeah,
literally
we bullied the
they,
the whole
bro,
studio to change
uh,
it.
they bullied the whole studio to change that whole goddamn movie because the trailer came out and they were like, "What the fuck
Eh,
is this? This does not even
this
look
is
like Sonic.
trash.
It looks like Sonic on drugs. Like fuck, bro. Like that shit's fucked. You know. So yeah, that was a it was a crazy time when Cyberpunk dropped. So for to see that the Cyberpunk is gonna come out, a new Cyberpunk's gonna come out. I just hope they do better. But you hopefully they learn from their mistakes, right? Hopefully they have better people. Hopefully they kind of know like, okay, well, this is where we went wrong with the first game. This is what is gonna happen, and hopefully it lives up to the hype. So, let me see. Do you have any other news that you can think of games before we go to movies?
I hope there's also a game right now. Oh, it's been a while since we got anything from it. It'll be since I
Hmm.
really like Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls 6. It's been a while since we got anything from it. I think it's been like
Yeah,
4 years already. So
yeah.
but I think it's only gonna be for Xbox. But I would really like to see
Oh,
more,
that sucks.
and I would really like to see more, and hopefully a release date.
Yeah,
But Elder Scrolls 6 was it's been up there for a while.
yeah. Okay. I would say okay. What's the game that of this year alone that hasn't came out, but you're looking forward to playing it and ready to come out?
Dragon
Just
Ball
in
Sparking Zero.
2024. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
I think it's like a month away.
yeah. Have you pre-ordered it?
I have it. I actually have it. Well, my friend pre-ordered it. I think I have his account.
Damn it. Nah, you should pre-order it.
My friend pre-ordered it. I think
You
he
should
pre-ordered
pre-order the one with the statue because I know you wanted that statue or
that
the
statue's
one.
dope. But I don't have space for the statue. I don't have space here.
Hey, just get it, bro. Fuck it.
But,
So I would say, well, okay. Any other game that you're like
uh,
you can't wait to you get your hands on it?
nah, not really. I think it's just be because since I really like Dragon Ball, I think
Yeah.
that'll be the only game.
Uh, to me, it's gonna be a variety of games. NBA 2K just dropped. Jose got it. He pre-ordered it. He's like, bro, get this game. It's so fucking good. So I'm gonna buy that game. I don't know
2K25.
if I'm. Yeah, 2K25. They went back
I've
to
been
the
hearing,
old.
I've been hearing a lot of trash about it. To be honest,
Really? Nah,
yeah,
I've been hearing a lot of good stuff. They put go karts on there, bro. That's badass. You can go into the city and they have a go kart thing where you can play racing go karts on my career
like,
mode. So that's usually what I play my career. So
is that when you make your own character and you get to run around?
yeah,
Yeah, I just the only like kind of trash thing I heard about it because I see it on reels on Instagram.
yeah.
Is that like the map is kind of whack? That's what I heard.
Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about the map, but at the end of the day, like, do they brought out so much good shit. The BC points they made them a little bit cheaper, right? And but like we talked about what was it last episode, episode 5, where we were just like you give people what they want and they still complain about it. You know what I mean? So it's just like
I
I don't
think
know
this
what
one
more
too.
people.
I saw that my bad friend interrupting you.
No, you good, you good.
I saw that. I think it gets to scan your face and it gets to make your character look like you, right? Or
Yeah, yeah. No, that's Madden.
oh,
So
okay. I
Madden got Madden because 2K has been doing that ever since 2K18. You can download the app and you can scan your face, but it doesn't really get your face right. So on Madden, I think they tweaked it to where like it actually looks like you. So 2K I think copy the same thing. That's what you're talking about. So 2K like let's say I remember 2K23, I had scanned my face on my career and the guy was like my cheeks were like super fat and stuff. So yeah, I think that's what sucked about it. So um yeah, but Jose has been saying that that game's so good. He's been playing it, and he was even like, I don't think that I'm gonna be playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6 because like of all the movement and stuff like that. He was like, but 2K25, like I'm actually having fun. I'm in playing it, so yeah. But okay, so 2K25 is one of the games that I've been waiting for. Um, well, actually, I wasn't waiting for it. I wasn't excited, but Jose, shout out to Jose. He's the one that got me excited about it. Trader got me excited about it, so it's definitely a cop. Undisputed, bro. Boxing game that's coming out. It's already on Steam. PC players have been playing it for about over a year now, I would say. It's finally coming to Xbox and PC PS5. It drops in Oh shit, it drops this month actually. I can't I'm gonna pre-order that game too because bro, like Canelo's on there, fucking what's his name? Bam Rodriguez, the guy from San Antonio, the one I have a picture with him. My barber cuts his hair and we ran into each other. So shout out to Bam Rodriguez, a boxer out of San Antonio, in the lightweight division. Yeah, so Undisputed is another game that I've been waiting for and the ultimate. the ultimate game that I've been waiting for. I can't wait for it. Assassin's Creed Shadows. I can't talk about that game enough. Like we talked about it on I think first second episode whatever that Shadows was coming out. It comes out in December. I can't wait to pre-order that game. Man, I'm so excited about that game. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for that game to come out. I'm probably gonna get like the top tier version of it just because I want all the skins. So would you be playing Assassin's Creed this year or no?
I'll probably try it out.
What's the last? Oh, you said the last Assassin's Creed was Unity, right? That you liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for games for now. Let's jump to movies. So, there's a I wouldn't say a reliable source, but there's a source on Instagram that says that apparently and I think IGN actually confirmed it. So, I would say it is a reliable source because there's a lot of sources on Instagram that drop like rumors about movies and stuff like that, but it's like fan made, right? Like, oh, I will want to see this thing on this guy in this movie, and they'll be like, oh, this guy's gonna come. Like the Tom Cruise, how they said that supposedly Tom Cruise has been getting recruited for recruited recruited for Iron Man to be the new
Oh,
Iron Man.
they want him
That's
as a
kind of
variant.
wild. Yeah, they want him as a variant of Ultimate Iron
Well,
Man. I think it's
they always been wanting him as a variant. It's been a while, but they can never
oh
get him.
really?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
okay.
not the first time
So
he pops up.
oh wow. All right, I did not know that. So I guess Marvel is trying to go after him again. And this comes. I think this came after Doom. Or no, actually, because I remember they wanted to replace Tony Stark, right? Because Tony Stark is dead. They wanted to replace him. They didn't know who um was supposed to replace him. Um, and it was just up in the air. Because I even like this week I was watching during the last weekend I was watching the new Spider-Man movies like Far From Home, Homecoming, and stuff like that. Um, And I even asked you, I was like, "Do you think Spider Man's gonna be a new Iron Man?" You're like, I don't think so." You're like, "I don't think he has what it takes to, um, become Tony Stark." Even in the movie, right? Tom Holland tells, or Peter Parker tells Happy, he was like, "I miss him." He was like, I'm not." He's like, "Everybody wants me to become Tony Stark, but I'm not Tony Stark." And he's like, yeah, you're not Tony. You can never be Tony. He's like, I don't think Tony can become Tony. Like he was just like a one of a kind. So, but we went on a tangent. Sorry, but DC had came out saying that the Batman. So they're working on the Penguin, a show.
Spin-off.
I think a spinoff. Apparently, the timeline takes um it takes place after the Batman movie, so it's a timeline of that. That's where the timeline comes from. Apparently, the Batman's not gonna show up on the movie. So, I mean, on the movie, on the show. So apparently, the Batman would not appear on the show at all. So they said at all. I don't know if it's just for the first season. I hope he comes out on the second season or whatever. If there even is a season two for Penguin. Um, but yeah, what do you think about that? Like, give me your thoughts about that. Saying that the Batman's not going to come out on a Penguin show.
Well, I don't mind if you don't come out like every single episode. Like, because I mean, obviously, if it's a spin-off, obviously you're gonna focus on this person. But like,
Yeah,
but once or twice would be like, I mean, it would make sense. You see, like I guess, let's say he's trying to rob something. You see Batman in the rooftop, or like
yeah.
try to get at him, and he's just running from the Batman. I mean, that would be make it more better.
The other thing too is like Robert Patterson, right? The guy who took over for the Batman. He's working on Batman 2. Which I get it. If you're making a show and like you said, if it's you don't have to come out in every episode. But I'm pretty sure he said, well, you want me to come out, I want X amount of money. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I mean that's what I would have done. Because I don't think actors do it for the love of it anymore. I think it's just like they're trying to get that bag, which, I don't blame them, right? Because if you're so good at your job, you know, like a wise man told me, if you're so good at your job, don't ever do it for free. You know what I mean? So, um, I just hope Gordon comes out on it because if Gordon does not come out on this show, it's just like DC, what are you doing? It's just like the Joker, how they the new Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix, I think that's how you say his name. How they say, oh, yeah, it has nothing to do with the Batman timeline. Like, bro, like you put his parents on there. Like, what do you mean it has nothing to do? Like, I just feel like DC when it comes to like connecting worlds, it lacks. It's just like they just make movies just to make movies. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a movie about the Flash. Oh, but it has nothing to do with the DC universe. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Wait,
well, I think actually the Flash actually did have something to do with the multiverse of DC because Michael Keaton came out on that movie. I haven't watched the Flash, so I'm just talking about from what I know. So, have you watched the Flash?
I see some of it,
Oh, okay.
just parts.
Yeah, cause I know Michael Keaton
But
comes out on it. Oh, it's
uh,
yeah. Go ahead.
most of the time I don't watch them because since
Mm.
it kind of goes downhill a lot of times, so it's like when the actor goes downhill, it's like, all right, this movie didn't count. It's like it's over. So it's like
I
basically, so there's no point to the movie anymore.
I just feel like DC drops the ball when it comes to those things. Do you think? I was just thinking about this. Do you think Robert Pattinson is gonna stay Batman for like a while, or you think it's just gonna be two more like Batman 2, another movie, and he's out?
I think it all depends. It probably depends on his contract, and it probably depends on how well the movie does.
Yeah,
Because it's like, I mean, it's not the same, but it's like Tom Holland as Spider Man. He
yeah,
right now he could go. He'll probably be the longest Spider Man that we had before they removed the character and changed him to someone else.
yeah.
So
That's true.
it could go like that. So it all depends.
Okay. What else? Okay, so apparently Marvel is working on Armor Wars and Blade. Apparently, there's a rumor saying that I think either this week or next week, they're gonna either take a decision on what they're gonna bring out. If it's either gonna be a Blade movie or Armor Wars. Um, they asked the actor who plays what's his name? Um, let me see. Well, his name is Don Shadell. But I don't know what's his name on the movie. Do you know the name? His name on the movie, like the character he plays, Isaac. Or
Who?
Green. Uh, oh, Rhodes.
Oh,
So, Colonel James Rhodes, the actor, right? I think there was like a,
interview.
uh, yeah, there's an interview and they asked him, they're like, oh,
Armor Wars.
what's yeah, what's the, where's Armor Wars at? Like, can you tell us anything about it? And he said, what's that? Like, what is Armor Wars? So it's just, it's, I don't know if he's saying that because he's trying to like hype up the movie or it's going to be a movie, right? Apparently.
Yeah.
Um, So I don't know if he's saying that just to hype up the movie or if he really means that. Like what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? So, what do you think about Marvel taking a decision of Armor Wars and Blade?
Uh, for right now, I think Marvel knows what he's doing.
Hmm.
So Marvel, Marvel's been doing really go. Marvel's been doing good with the with the movies so far. So I think whatever decision they make, it will be a good one.
But okay, which one? If you had a choice, which one would you want to see?
I think I'll probably choose Armor Wars.
Really?
Yeah, I think I
You
like
wouldn't
to.
want to see Blade,
I would like to see Blade. I wouldn't mind.
like a
Uh,
new Blade movie?
a new Blade movie uh would be good, right? But to be honest, I'm more into seeing the timeline go faster. As in, I want to
Mm,
get to Doomsday. I want to get to Secret Wars, even though it's gonna
that's.
take a
I
while.
think that's the problem with Marvel right now. It's they hyped up the whole you called it the sacred timeline, right? They hyped it up, and now we got Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom. You got apparently Tobey Maguire and what's his name, Andrew Garfield. Both Spider-Mans are gonna be playing important
Spider
roles
Man.
on Doomsday. And the new Spider-Man movie. Um,
Yeah,
I don't know if that's been confirmed by Marvel yet. But and then now you have like saying that Tom Holland's gonna become like a bad Spider-Man on Doomsday and this and
yeah.
that.
Well, it
Um,
said he's gonna be a
it's
he gets the symbiote, and then he's gonna turn to the good side in Secret Wars. That's what they said.
yeah.
And then
So it's just I feel like so Marvel, like what I'm trying to say, Marvel hype themselves up for 2025, 2026 for those years, but I feel like it's having trouble connecting it from right now. Like, okay, they did a fantastic job with Deadpool and Wolverine. Go check out our first episode. That's literally what we talked about. But I feel like after that, it's kind of like lacking on connecting everything. Like, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how they connect from Deadpool Wolverine to Doomsday, right? Because apparently there's a new Doctor Strange movie coming out. It's still untitled. They don't know. I haven't even seen the first Doctor Strange. But I guess this is Doctor Strange too. They don't know what it's untitled. They have a bunch of shows coming out. Which I don't know if I'm too big on the shows. Um, like
I heard that Scarlet
there's
Witch
not.
is back.
Yeah, okay, and then she's back apparently too. Apparently, what's his name? Is it No, not Mystic. What was his name? The guy.
I also
The
heard that on Fantastic Four, Galactus is gonna be the only Galactus. Yeah, that's the only
variant.
virgin in variant in the multiverse. And
Oh,
I heard that Spider-Man for well whatever the name the Spider-Man the next Spider-Man, it's
yeah.
gonna be a multiverse movie. I heard that.
Okay.
Not a
And
lot of
then
people are happy about that.
the other thing I was reading too was that apparently they're gonna focus on X Men. That apparently X Men
Yeah,
is supposed
the
to
mutants.
mutants and X Men because apparently they're making a new X Men movie. So X Men and the mutants are supposed to take over right now. That other Marvel movies are important, but they're not as important as X Men and mutants.
I
I guess
think
because of the whole Deadpool and Wolverine movie, right?
yeah, because they need to connect them somehow.
So
So
yeah, so the spotlight is gonna be on the Teenants and X Men, and they're
yeah,
supposed to like connect everything together, or they're supposed to connect this timeline working itself towards Doomsday. But it makes no sense because Doomsday is kind of Victor Von Doom, and X Men is not Fantastic Four. So
But
is Fantastic Four and X Men connected?
yeah, Fantastic Four and X Men are connected because technically, uh,
They're mutants, right?
Fantastic Four are mutants.
Oh, okay, now I get it.
Well,
So
because technically they weren't born with their powers, but they got their powers.
yeah, and they're
It
kind of
revolves around
yeah,
that universe.
yeah. So it's just I don't know, man. It's just weird. I just feel like you said, Marvel's in a weird state of position right now with movies and shows. I
I
don't think
think
what's the next big movie after Wolverine and Deadpool? Like what's the next movie that's coming out soon for Marvel?
I don't
It's
know
not till
which one it
Spider-Man
is.
4, right?
I don't know which one it is because I think what the bad part is you know how uh, Marvel shows their phases and the movies names.
Hmm.
I think that's the problem. They you announce that and like let's say anything goes sideways, well you have to take it down.
Yeah.
It's like with King Dynasty. All right, with the actor,
Oh, okay. I know what
it
you
went
mean. Yeah.
downhill. All right, you're done. All right, so we gotta think of something else. That's why they made Doomsday.
Yeah.
So I think that's what the problem is. I think
Oh,
to announce your face and everything that's coming out, I think
yeah.
in your mindset where you're like, well, I just announced it, so I gotta pick up the pace and make that happen. Otherwise, I'm kind of done for.
The next big Marvel movie is Kraven the Hunter. It comes out December.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, so it comes out December 13th, 2024 of this year. Yeah, Craven that Craven the Hunter, actually the trailer looked pretty good. So I think that's a must watch. We're definitely gonna go watch that movie. So my good friend Chuck from the Friday Night Boys, or just another Friday Night podcast, went to go see him and Double A. So shout out to Double A and CM Chuck from just another Friday Night podcast. Go check them out on Twitch. They're on Spotify, and I don't know if they're on Apple, but I know they're on YouTube. But he went to go see The Crow, the new movie. He said he didn't like it. He said he's like, yeah, Double A. He said he liked it. He said he didn't mind it, but he's like, yeah, I wasn't too big about it. He was like, it's nothing like the original. So we were gonna go watch it this weekend, but we got busy. So I don't know. We'll probably go watch it tomorrow, maybe, or later today. I mean, it's still early, right? But hopefully by next weekend we have an update on that movie. But yeah. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all we got for this weekend. We were, like I said, pre-recorded a day earlier. We didn't have too much to talk about, but we're still here a whole hour. This wasn't a planned podcast, because, like I said, I've been busy with my second job that I just
It
started.
was on the
So
spot.
yeah, it was just literally I told my brother like, let's get on, let's talk about it, and put it out. So um yeah, anything else you want to talk about before we head
Uh,
out?
I love Minecraft, but the movie trailer was suck.
Oh, okay. That's what we're gonna talk
I do
about. Yeah.
not like it whatsoever. I do not
So
like it.
Minecraft dropped the trailer. Jack Black is playing Steve from Minecraft. Um
I don't
yeah,
like it.
I don't like it. Jack Black actually took some heat because he said something about Donald Trump. I'm not gonna get into politics and whatever. That's not what we do in this show. But even though we're from Texas, but we don't talk about politics in this show. We'll stay away from it. But Jack Black had caught some heat because he said something with his friend, and he threw his friend under the bus, which is fucked up. But yeah, I don't know, man. I, I'm not too big about it. Like, would you be watching Minecraft? Because I know
No,
you play Minecraft, but Are you gonna be
If
watching the
Minecraft,
movie?
I would not be watching this movie. What do you call it? Plain and simple. Like plain and simple. Like I always said, not everything needs to be live action. Not everything needs to be live action. And I don't know why Jack Black is Steve. That what the fuck? And like, oh wait, whoever that dude's name, the one that plays Aquaman, he looks like Dora the Explorer.
Oh, uh, what's his name? Fuck, Jason's Momoa.
And where you there's
He comes out on it too. Cause I only saw the trailer. So I only saw the part where Jack Black comes out and he's all like, "I'm Steve," and I was like, "Yeah, fuck this, I'm
yeah,
out."
he
Oh, actually, I didn't see a trailer. My bad. I
yeah,
saw a Instagram reel, and it was that part where he was like, "I'm Steve," and I was like, "Yeah, fuck that. I'm not watching the trailer,
yeah,
bro."
he yeah,
That Sonic 3 trailer though looks good.
the kid tells him, he's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I am Steve." I was like, "Yeah, no, you're not, dog." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
You're
What you
Jack
call it?
Black, bro. What the fuck you doing here?
What you call it? Uh, Minecraft has a story mode. Like, it's like a little DLC. It's a little story mode,
Oh,
right?
does it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could have the characters actually talk, right, and like that's how they made it.
Hmm.
It could have looked
Yeah.
like that. You could have made the movie look like that, but no, you decided to make the movie live action. What kind of shit? And not only that, but already the Ender portal eh, in the movie the color is blue. In the game,
Hmm.
it's color is purple. I don't know why it's wrong. So already you're starting off wrong.
You're starting off on the wrong foot.
But
Let's
that
all get
Sonic
let,
movie,
yeah.
but that Sonic movie, I will be watching that one though. That was
Yeah. Keanu
absolutely
Reeves as Shadow looks
yeah.
fucking amazing, bro. I can't wait for it. Yeah.
I can't wait
Yeah,
for it.
definitely. So, all right, peeps, that's it for today. This was episode 6 of The Boys from Texas. We will be back next weekend. Hopefully we have more news, more movies to talk about. Um, we want to pick up on the boys again, on reviewing episode 3 and 4. But like I said, got a second job. I've been busy. My brother was on vacation, so we haven't been able to pick the boys back up. But maybe not next weekend, but the following weekend we'll probably pick back up on the boys because we got a lot of Well, I got a lot of messages saying hey man, when are you gonna talk about episode 3 and 4? And actually, it got
Did you?
a lot of yeah. My friends from work were like, "Hey, you're not gonna talk about episode 3 and 4? Like, you're not gonna finish the
Oh,
season?" I I was like, "Damn, bro, chill." And I actually got a lot of views on YouTube. I think that episode alone has like 25 views on YouTube. So
yeah. I guess
so
we need
yeah,
to start
so
talking about.
yeah, I guess we gotta give people what they want. So yeah, but
I'm gonna actually say something about that. Can people
you
leave
can go ahead.
comments on this?
Yeah, they can actually. So
Because
yeah,
we should
leave.
ask them what they want to hear other than the boys.
Yeah, let us know on the comments. I'm gonna be
What
posting this
you
on
guys
YouTube,
want?
Apple, and Spotify. Let us know what y'all want. Let us know what y'all want to hear, what you want us to talk about. We are a film and video podcast, so we talk about movies and video games. That's literally what we talk about. But we will be talking.
No politics though. No politics. Nothing
Yeah,
on
no politics.
nothing of
Nothing
that.
about.
I don't
Look, there's
don't.
three things we don't talk about in this podcast: politics, religion, and sports. All right, so
That.
don't come into this podcast thinking that you're gonna get those three. So, but without further, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening,
You
wherever
want
you are.
sports? I like soccer.
This guy. This is Abe Dunks,
It's green.
and we're out.
Alright.